Morning, y'all. Live chat. How are you doing? Sit down and eat, baby. If all this is something nice behind me, initially, she go to the room. Yes, y'all. Happy Saturday. How things with y'all?
Mommy, no eating in your room.
No eating in the bedroom. She will lead by example. Look, she out here in the journey mall here. Say morning.
Mommy,
Baby saying I'm eating chicken cornflakes and milk.
I am not a baby.
My big girl is eating chicken cornflakes and milk, sorry. And all the rain falling outside. I was actually supposed to go outside today, and what I was supposed to do, right? Surely the plants and them. So I had to wait until the rain ease up before I go outside. Jaylee's still sleeping. You like your cornflakes milk?
Yes.
Tasting good? Yummy. It's been it's over a month. Cause I buy the tripod. Initially, I lost the tripod, and I see it. And I rest it until it be drier. And I was just gonna put the solar radio outside to get a thing, to get a charge. This is how the rain falling. How much watts we getting at 7 o'clock in the morning? We getting 360 watts, 50 watts coming in, and the fridge and the deep freeze
It's
using
74.
192.
It's 74.
It's 74. Alright. It fluctuated. This is outside only. I have to buy some gas, cut the grass again, and I want to start mulling up my plants and them. Yesterday I see two squirrels. Initially yesterday I see two squirrels on the tree, You know we just always see one squirrel. Yeah, they was moving in a pair yesterday. I say I wonder if it's brother and sister or mommy and daddy. Yes, all yeah. This is the tripod I did surely in the video in LF, and it's the first time I'll be using it as well, so I'm gonna mount it to my phone. Nice. Straighten it up. Nice, nice. I finally get a tripod and all yeah. Life been lifing, so that's why I haven't been making any videos or any live because all you know when I did this video with the whole with them thing I say I wanted to start back to. So I just sitting down by the front door now. Morning, morning Auntie Susie. Raya say morning Auntie Susie.
Morning, Auntie Susie.
Nesh me Susie say morning. Nesh say morning me Susie. Jelly still in she bed sleeping. Jelly still in jail. And when Jelly wake up and Jelly see me, she not going and come and talk to me. Yeah. Alia, how are you doing? Yes, everything is as well as can be, Miss Susie. Thank you, thank you. Watch how big the boys and them getting. And don't forget to let me know earlier if the live breaking up or how the internet quality is. Monday, Tuesday. Watch how they just come running, eh? Monday, Tuesday. So these is the two small girls we had, and the black ones is the males. So this one was always bigger than that one. And you see how the males, they're about 3 going on 4 months now, how they are already the same size with our females.
Daddy.
Look, Lily, come. Lily, with Dolly. Raya, go sit down and eat your
Look,
cornflakes
Dolly
and milk.
there.
Look, Lily and Dolly reach.
Mommy, stop sneezing in the kitchen.
Don't think about eating my plants. Thanks, Miss Susie. Oh, you're doing some work and listening, Miss Susie? Okay, okay. No scene, no scene. Patricia, morning, morning. Patricia, say morning as well, Nish. Hmm. Second bowl. Say morning.
Morning.
Mm.
Was it good?
You starting to sneeze?
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat with your hand, please. And go and wash your hands in the sink. Alright, so like the rain drizzling. We have to make noise so far. If you're ready to put on an egg, go in your coop. Oh, I'm trying to put on my slipper and step on. Raya, go eat your cornflakes so we get soggy, baby. Yeah, guys, let me show you this side over here. So this is the bygone. I see it flowering again. This is the second time. Oh gosh, my brightness on my phone get dim all there. I'm going and see if I could set it to something so I could see the comments when I'm coming in, right? It's drizzling in the back. So this is the bygone here. The other one, I realized this week that it died. So I just trim it and cut it down. And I realized there are ants living on this one. So I go and start mixing some, and where's there some kind of bug here? I go and start mixing soap water and throwing on it. And this is the ginger what growing up here big. Look the ginger sticking out. Nish, look the ginger sticking out. I got these yesterday. This is verdigris grass. This is what has helped with retaining wall and those type of things made out of grass. And I also got this pomerac tree to plant here as well. So I have this pomerac tree to put down.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
you see the
Baby,
ginger?
go and sit down and eat your cornflakes and milk. When you come outside, you'll see it. Your thing will get soggy. Baby, I need you to listen to daddy. Daddy telling you the right thing. Your cornflakes and milk will get soggy and you won't be able to eat it and enjoy it. So you see how big and how the branch coming across? Yes, look at this purple flower will open up here all here. Yes. And she was now telling me about trimming off these things off right here. Because how these just discolored and it not growing. So we was just talking about that. Same thing with this spot. But since we planted, some of these has always been like this. I was telling her. This never, and I noticed when you're planting parsley and them kind of thing, some does grow good and others don't grow good. And yes, part are overwetted, have a part to play in it too. This is the original one from before in the garden was transplanted. That's how it's looking now. And we're getting some more bell peppers. And this one had two on it. And the tomato trees, the three tomato trees, one of them have three tomatoes. This one drying up. I added more soil to the pot. This here, Ole, is the Mediterranean fig. And this one starting to bear. So this is not the regular fig or banana we just eat. This is the Mediterranean one. And this does bear bountiful. And the lettuce and them, I just never had the heart to get rid of them. So I just grow them like this and still use the leaves. So just leave them to grow out. Take off the bad ones. And when I want to make a salad or something, I just come and wash it out and use it still. And the pimento tree earlier, it keep doing good, it growing nice. Again, pimentos. The other day I was in Trin City earlier, and while I was leaving the mall, I saw a man changing a flat tire in the car, and I stopped to ask him if he need help. But I didn't know that he had it bad. Like he tire in front get flat, and he tire in the back get flat because a lady gave him a bad drive. So I had my 3 ton Jack Wall, you know that I bought in price. I kind of stopped to help him. And while we finishing up, one of his partners come to assist him. And when he came, he said, oh gosh, thanks for helping my brethren. And he offered me some plants. I got like 10 or 12 plants. And when I went back to work, I gave away to my co-workers and I kept for us as well. And these are the plants that I actually got with that. This here is beetroot. I have 3 beetroots. This one going big and nice here. I got water crystals, so I just have them here in a cool spot and I just give them water. And this here is mint, y'all. So mint or basil, I think it's basil, because some weeks ago I made pizza for the girls and I cut it up and I put it on top of the pizza. So these plants here is what I got, and then my mom brought this one for me, this pimento. So y'all, one of the reasons, there's 2 reasons I haven't been making content. And one of them is I got sick after Father's Day. So that actually knocked me on. Day I stayed home on a CTO and I was supposed to go the Tuesday and Wednesday. And that Monday I was home, I was feeling sick. My joints and thing was hurting me. And I don't know if you all know, but before that the girls and them had a little cold, a little cough and thing before. But now I started to get fever in the night time for like a week straight. After 12, 1, 2 she was getting fever. And then the Tuesday I wake up, I was feeling mash up. So I went to the doctor because I didn't eat anything the Monday as well. So I went to the doctor the Tuesday and I was feeling bad. That's when the mucus and thing now start to develop and thing. So when I went to the doctor now, they wanted to put me on drips, but I don't know, they spent like 3.5 hours waiting to see the doctor. Them the girls didn't eat breakfast. So I didn't want it to prolong it. So I asked her, I say, just give me the G salt and thing and I go take it. Well, yeah, watch how nice them birds is in the tree. I don't know if all you could see them, but it does also have monkeys and parrots and thing up in that big tree up there. So yeah, so I went to the doctor, but the doctor didn't really give me anything to treat with the cold. I just get paracetamol, Gravol, and G-Salt. I went back home, and on my way back home, I stopped. I buy 2 coconut water to drink. I gave them girls and them one. And then all the way from that Monday to Friday, I ate absolutely nothing. When I was drinking the G salt, I vomited it back up. I tried electrolytes, I was vomiting it back up. I tried some Pedialyte, I was vomiting it back up. The coconut water and all, I was vomiting it back up as well. So not till probably the Saturday, I think the Friday I get fed up and I say, hey, you have to eat something, and I eat 1 slice of bread with an egg and scramble and I say Jacob and I even vomit up that later. And then every morning at 4 o'clock I was waking up like clockwork and I was vomiting 4, 5, 6 and 7 o'clock. So I had to go through like 4 cycles of vomiting in the morning. And them, as I say, them first 5 days I didn't eat and kept anything down. Um and then the Thursday and the Friday was Labor Day. So thankfully I only used two sick days. But the Saturday is the first day I made some soup. I make a little and I split pea soup. I boil a little cassava and put a little cassava in it and a piece of dasheen I had from one of the dasheens I planted in the back. So that is what I eat. I eat a small bowl on the Saturday and then the Sunday I I eat a little thing. The Monday, I had a small bowl like them bowls that is packed for jelly. The following Tuesday, I didn't eat nothing at all. So literally for like the first 5 days, I put nothing in my system and then I start eating small portions. It's only last week Friday I had something to eat for the first time. I had like some fried rice and a piece of barbecue chicken, a small box, and I ate that and only my senses just come on like it's so long I ain't eat food and them kind of thing. Because I tell you earlier, I was mashed up bad I lose weight, my belly going down. The shitty tell she was stay like this. Oh gosh, really. So the girls and them much better right now. So that the good news with the girls, they're doing much better right now. But that bug, oh, and it had diarrhea with it too. So anybody who get sick or anything and they give the option to take drips, please take drips earlier because that mashed me up. So some weeks ago, I would have transplanted these things from over there and brought them here, and I would have even put the old lettuce there. And these here would have been the fresh plants, and this is the fresh lettuce, pak choy that I would have put down. I planted them here, knowing that I might get productive results, but I still say I want to put it down. Look at Shadow Benny shoot up. I'm happy to see the little Shadow Benny shoot up because all the Shadow Benny we buy in the grocery and we transplant, they ain't catch all here. They ain't catch. So these is the things we try back here. Because whatever I see we try growing it in the containers and in the ground. And when I tell all you, this is the result from in the ground. Them was in containers, then they come here. So and those were planted around Father's Day as well too. Or it could have been before. I'm not too sure, but I know these are over 2-3 weeks they are there. Because I think before I got sick, yes, before I got sick, I would have planted that. Because I'd have bought buy 2 sorrel plants and plant and 4 peach tree and plant. And all here, this here is the mint tree. It did break below and I transplanted from in the back here. I dig a hole and I play down. So this is the mint doing good. I could get mint in my tea. And before I got sick, my mother brought up this plant. This is Santa Maria. So this is what I've been making to drink tea with. And wonder, not wonder the wheel, but the big leaf thyme, sorry. The big leaf thyme here as well. And I think these here was some cassava stick. I just chucked to see if it would have grow, but it never catch here. Because I just wanted to test out the soil. Over here now, recently I would have purchased back some pigeon peas because all what I had died out. So that pigeon peas there, that pigeon peas over here in this hole as well. I'd a replant over here and over here, pigeon peas. And then this week here, because every month as I tell you, I trying to put on some trees, long term and short term crops to make sure the family will constantly have thing to eat. So this here is the West Indian cherry tree. I'd have planted this here this week. So we have this. I want to care for it and mold it and thing. And this over here is string bean that I planted this week as well. I actually planted six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 didn't make it. And then I had a guava tree over there. And I say in case I want to do anything over there in the land, I moved it last night and I put it over here. So this is the guava tree. I got this for like $20. So I kind of clutter in one spot because here is where the land starting to go downhill. So up there higher, here starting to go downhill. So I do it so to try to keep up here high, put the roots, and then I'll put things more to the end over. So hey, morning Dolly. I was just showing off your chicken just now. I can't really see too good, so I'll come back to you just now. Over here now is the bay leaf. I would have gotten this for $20 as well. As you know, this is something we need, especially in the pantry, to put stuff weeble and those type of things. So I planted a bay leaf tree here and I will just trim it and keep it to suit. Over here is where I plant the sorrel. here and there by them two sticks, but it disappeared on me. And this is the breadfruit tree over here. Um, this is actually the soursop tree that I planted earlier. Most of the leaves dropped off and died from here. What I actually say I want to do is I want to come and cut here. I might try cutting here, here, and here to see if I could stimulate some new growth. Because what I actually did, I think it was getting a little too much water and too much sun. So first I put the drum to block off some of the light, and then I put these branches on top to block off the direct sunlight off of it. And then over in the back here now, I would have purchased two plantain and one banana and plant. This is about 2+ months ago. And then 2 days later, my mom would have bring home four plantain trees. So in the back here, this is it. So let me see. The original ones I planted were to the back. So this one take very long to open out. So planting, planting, one fig, planting, 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 and planting. These are the planting trees over there. This is one of the okra that I planted because I got okras for dollar for one. And yeah, I wouldn't believe, but I think these here are like at least a month to 6 weeks. And then the purple one, them and do so good with the 12 purples because I even come and replanted after. So as you can see, this is the purple here. Watch out this one here. This is okra something. Come and eat the leaves in this one. This one don't have anything. Purple one again. This one drying up. And watch how much of them thing. This here is called the Venezuelan fig. This is the custard flavor. So this is a tree that I bought called the Venezuelan fig. First I thought this was actually the Mediterranean one. And then I realized no, it's the custard. I think I'd pay like $30 for this. So this is supposed to be a quick yielding one as well. Over here and again, more pawpaw. This week I had a transplanted and put some more to see if they catch and they come up good. And in this now, we would have had more shadow benny. So this would have been crops from way before, from the library, from Easter camp. Pimento, this is okra. I would have thrown in a pawpaw in here as well, but I'm not seeing the pawpaw plant. But look at have parsley there. This is the okra as well. Shadow benny. This one here, look, the tomato starting to shoot up. It will have pawpaw in here too. So okra, I think this is the pawpaw here, the pawpaw leaf here, tomato, chive, shadow benny. Yeah. Over down here, I put some pineapple from the suckers here, two suckers here, and it's supposed to have about four suckers over there in between. And then, oh, look at the snake. Well, you see them crawling there? Watch him. Right between there. You see them? Black and yellow. Let me see if I could zoom up. Look at anything going there. Black and yellow. You see them all there? Here on the log. You see the yellow on them? Yes, look him going down there. Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. Watch, that is a snake. All you see them? That is a snake there. He's probably, if I had to guess, I will say at least 3 to 4 feet long. Because I'm watching him. If I hold him by me, he go actually pass my waist. From his head to his tail. He have a little length in. See here? That is a snake. That is what they must attack and eat. I have the cassava at the bottom of the thing there. They're growing and shooting up. And that is why I tell the girls, I don't want them going down here without us. And that is why I say I want to get some gas and cut here. I leaving here right there. But we's not friends, remember that, eh? I just always run them. But I just always say we come in their territory. See you going? One stone at us, look the bush shake over, so you gone. Yeah, don't come up here. Well, you know we had the coconut trees on them. Here so I have some pineapple and green. Pine and somewhere else here. I'm actually thinking about putting the pomerac tree somewhere in the back here. Because for two reasons. To help hold up the land, and two, when the tree just have pomerac falling, I want to be able to throw the excess down a precipice to make the soil rich and just leave it in the back. This is the mango tree here. I cut off the top and it gain new growth to get more branches on top, and then I would have grafted this part here. So I'm leaving it for about a month and gain to see if it take and how it hold. So I'd have done this for myself here. And then I would have actually done 12 holes coming this way, y'all, with sorrel, and only about 5 of the holes got. I do multiple seeds, and then I think 4 days ago, probably Monday or Tuesday, I would have planted some more. So this is the holes with the sorrel here. So I had this one here, 2, 3, right next to it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And some of the cassavas that are plants on this end here. And by that PVC is sticking out there in this precipice hole, I have a small tamarind tree I plant there. So that's how the planting coming along with the fruits, the mango tree. As I say, I get the thing probably I might put more that way because it have a possibility of getting tall too. So if it get too tall, I want it far away from the house where it don't block the soil. So I might put it in a corner right in the back here. It have a hole here, yeah. Now got it all. It have a hole here, and this one has just one sorrel. So I'm gonna go in the shade and check out the comments. And for the second time, we have some bananas coming in. So these started about 2-3 weeks ago. So the home garden going not as I wanted to go, but it's going good. And I always say I will try to focus more on the tree, the fruit trees and things. Because at least if I have fruits, I might be able to barter or trade with somebody and get a lettuce or a picture there with the fruits. Because planting the lettuce, the picture, them thing, it's not really working out for me in the yard and it's not working out for me in the bucket. So that is why I'm focusing on the other one. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you. So I got some squash seeds and I planted 6 in the yard. I do 3 in a hole and 3 in the next hole. So look cassava here as well. And I would have done them right here because I want to see when they start to sprout and grow. So right here I would have put them about 2 days ago or 3 days ago, but I think it's 2 days ago. Because I say I will let the vines and things run in this area. And one other thing, the first set of cassava I did show earlier. I think they should be close to 2 months now. This is how the cassava doing in the back here. This is one of the spots where I put plenty and they sprout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 cassavas right here. I was actually thinking about putting the pomerac tree right here, to be honest with all you. Put it right in the back here to help hold up this land and mend it so it don't fall. But I don't know how it will be caring for it, if you understand. And I know he are more vulnerable to things in the back. And I will actually feel, if I put it here close to the precipice, I will feel better sending the girls to climb the tree over there than in the back here. Hey girls, well, you have any eczema yet? I had 2 bags of sawdust, and this weekend he had to clean out the cage and put fresh bedding. And well, the pineapples, what? I plant a year and a half going on 2 years now. Them on a grow slow mission only. This is the biggest one. And one of my happiest crop to grow. Because in the grocery, we will be buying 2 and 3 bundle a month. This month we made groceries already in extra foods, but we had a lot going on at home, so we did not do our grocery haul this month. So I apologize for that. So these here's the callaloo bush I planted, and then after I get some more from my next neighbor Adrian, and I planted more. So the first set that I bought, well, I bought what 10 first. This is how big they got. So probably in a month and gain, or a month and a half, I will start picking and eating them. But I'm happy with the growth of the callaloo bush. When the coconut trees and them bear, looking forward to getting coconut milk. So as I say, I go in with my strengths, I know my weakness, and the things that are growing and that I like that I could grow, I plant them. The other things that I have to purchase, I will purchase.
Daddy,
Yeah, right, yeah.
why you was outside?
I'm outside and alive. Say morning. Sister, wake up.
No.
Not yet.
Daddy,
Yeah. We're going to hold Dolly and Lily.
but I want to hold the baby.
Go hold one of the babies. But don't run them down. If they're running away from you, leave them, right? Where's the stool? I'm going to bring a stool and back in it back with Dolly and chat. You know, mommy just say close the door. She want no fly come in. Where is stool? Ah, look it over here. And then the aloe plants and them thing. I actually thinking about in the corner here to come and clean it up and tilt it up, and I say I could put on something here. Because it go get shade with the morning sun and them kind of thing. I could try to figure out something like a short term crop and put it a 3 months, a 6 months, or a 9 months crop. What don't need too much sun and it could be in the shade. And I want a next container or two of pimentos. Yeah, love. No, I not holding them. Eh, yes,
I want to hold parrots.
it's not a parrot. Oh yes.
Auntie Leander have a parrot.
Yep, Auntie Leander have a parrot.
But why don't want to touch Auntie Leander parrot?
I just touch Auntie Leander parrot.
Why? Why don't
Why?
want to touch them?
Baby, go ahead, daddy. Sweaty, daddy now sit down. And we ain't had no breeze at all, boy. I mean, we will really get a rain. I'm gonna check out the comments now. Let me go back. Yes, love.
Forget the baby trick.
Well, go hold Lily. You know, you just hold Lily and play with Lily. There's real thing I have to go back. I'm gonna check out the comments. Miss Susie and Patricia talking. Thanks, thanks. Dolly when Dolly jump in. Mm. Susie, Miss Dolly has been trying to get on to you. Yes, I'll let Nish in the bedroom lying down. Yes, say hello to Miss Allison for me too as well, Miss Susie. Let her know I say good morning and all the best. No, I tell me she get Tuesday all day. She was in the box laying her egg.
No.
She was outside.
She was on the
She was on the stick. She waiting to lay her egg. So leave she on the ground, right? When they on the stick is because somebody in the box and they waiting to lay her egg. Put she on the ground, don't drop her, rest her. Right?
stick. I know you're trying to
Dolly
stick.
Dolly say hug she chicken. Dolly say which part Dolly is and hug she chicken. But she face which part Dolly is. You seen Dolly anyway?
I don't know where Dolly gone.
Hey Diane. Hope all is well with you. Monday, Tuesday, yes, they was running just now. I call them.
But me, Daddy, Daddy,
Yes.
look, that where the cabbage grow like.
Yeah, that's what cabbage just grow like.
But cabbage don't grow big.
They just turn into a ball after 4 months.
But I can get a cabbage.
Later you get one. Question. All I know people just grow cabbage, right? And when it turn into the ball, they just get it and cut it up and eat it. Why they don't just use these leaves on the outside too? Anybody know that or anybody does? Just use the outside leaf because what is the purpose of it? To help support it, to balance it off and thing. But outside of that, when you pick it and you just leave it, could you use them leaves to cut up or to do a stir fry? Now, Raya, those are the male chickens. Don't run them down. You want them to be friends with you so when they get big, they don't attack you. Right?
But I want
They are
them.
roosters, and roosters does defend their flock and protect them. So you can't run them down and scare them down, right?
But why? But why don't chicken candy baby chicks?
Because remember, the four of them grow up together. They
Why?
just get bigger first because there's males. But that is their sisters, they grow up together. Not necessarily sisters because there's two different breeds. Them is New Hampshire Red and Plymouth Rock. So it's two different breeds, but they grow up together, right?
Why?
Why? Because that's how it has be. Or I tell you that I throw some governor plum seed in a bucket and they start to grow. Just now I hear something moving in the precipice. Wait, stay here.
Move them chicks. Daddy,
Shh. Monday, Tuesday.
look them here.
Mm. This is the plum. I put it in the corner here so it will grow and it will get some shade as well. And when it grow, it will help hold up this part of the land. I will just put a piece of wire or something to bend it back forward or sideways. But that is the governor plum there. And well, the thyme tree. I set one for my aunt and it growing.
Daddy,
Yes, love.
baby chicks don't pick. Monday, when I put them on, they should run.
Mm. So shout out to my brother Sana. I would have
Monday,
called Sana last month and all and talked to him last month. And I was
Sunday,
telling him
Monday.
that I'm real happy with how he gardening and thing coming on too. And even when he did the video harvesting the pumpkin and the okra and them kind of thing, I smile. I say, that go be me. And for those who don't know, Sana doing this thing long time. I remember during COVID and all. Before
Daddy,
Sana had a YouTube channel.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
the the first day is Sunday.
Yeah, the first day of the week is Sunday. Yeah, I was telling you before Sana had a YouTube channel and London used to be featured them in a video during COVID and how they used to have a garden and thing outside. I always admire that. Mhm. She didn't say nothing. Go this side, baby, baby, don't climb up on me now. Remember, daddy foot hurting and daddy a little sticky. It no breeze not blowing. But I'm telling all of this and listen carefully. It is time to invest in food and fruits. If every month you put aside whether it's $100, $30, Naraya gentle. That little rascal. Is she chickens, you know? Yes, put aside money, invest in a fruit tree and put it down if you get some grafted ones. Because as I was explaining to Naraya, as all you know, Naraya is 5 going on 6. And I tell her grafted trees could bear fruits in 3, 4, 5 years. Yes, she will attack you. 3 to 5 years a grafted tree could bear fruit soon. And if you plant it from
Why
seed,
did you
it
attack
could
my
take five
nose?
to 10 years. So she will go from being 5 to 15, or she could go from 5 to 9 and 10 and start getting fruits. But you'll start investing because think about it. If you are to go out to the market to buy these things to eat, pak choy, $12
There you
for one.
go, pick me.
That the cheapest. Callaloo, but some places you might get for $6, $7. 4 mangoes in Grandy is $10. As I was telling a coworker yesterday. I said some places is 4 and 5 for $20. Bananas without chemical, these things natural is $6 and $7 and $8 a pound for fig. And fig is something you plant one tree in a year and something you produce figs and then it might set out 2 or 3 suckers. So every year you could get more. And these trees when I buy these plantain and fig suckers, it was $7 a pay for one. So think about if you spend a $70 for 10, 5 fig and 5 plantain. Put it down baby. And you start with a line, you put it somewhere swampy and you feed it your your table scrap and your food and thing like that. It like them thing it will grow. So you could start with 5 fig tree, 5 plantain, and by the second year you might have 12 plantain and
Get
12
up.
fig, and so it going. And every 2 3 months you could be reaping fig and banana and plantain and them thing. Invest, start putting down trees, start putting down things because with dollars not much now. Coconut oil while I sick. I thankful this country, so I still paying $6 for coconut water. But in the grocery, it's 15 and $16 for a bottle of coconut water. And all you know it don't taste good as freshly picked coconut. People, let are people giving away coconut. I supposed to go buy a co-worker and get some next week, please God. And I want to plant some down in the precipice all there. Invest, plan these things because we need it. If it in, if it not growing, then it shouldn't be growing anywhere. If it not natural, you see how we burning up she feather. Push it down, Raya. Push it down. Push it down. Push it down. Let she go free.
Daddy,
Yes.
I don't want to play with my
Play
chicken.
with Dolly. Don't touch her. Play with Dolly or play with Lily. Sorry, Dolly.
But I can't get Lily.
Go, you will find Lily.
But I
And you could
can't.
go in front and see if Grandma wake up and talk to Grandma. Yeah, well, yeah, so that my thing, well, yeah. Every month, whether it's at $20, at $50, whatever, start paying down all your thing. Alright, I'm going in the cage to pull out one of the chickens, you know. Who's that egg up? If Lily in the cage on the bar, she waiting, she turn to lay the egg. Push she back now. Because she waiting, she turn to lay she egg. So you see she lay her egg? She done lay the egg? How much eggs it have in the box? Two? Okay. I'm and that child and all that. I got a child. Dolly somewhere hiding from the Raya. Where Dolly is, Raya? Dolly in the cage waiting to lay she egg or sitting down on the eggs. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. May God bless your plans and your family. Diane, yes, all is well. Roti and dashing bush bhaji. Oh gosh, for breakfast. So I actually be fasting this weekend, as I was telling initially. I'm feeling a little bloated. I ate yesterday, but I ain't 100%. And then I noticed for the last 2 days I haven't been drinking water. So today I want to drink water and I will not be eating anything for the next 2 days. Probably Monday morning, I might eat breakfast, or Sunday night, I'll eat dinner because fasting is very important for the body. And 24 and 48-hour fast as well, because when you don't eat, your body start to deal with the things in your body. And where's that for long day? I back no leaf, I hope. Right. So I fasting to detox and to get rid of the bad things in my body. So that is my plan there. You have the normal plum tree. So yeah, that's right. Last year, Diane, my partner Soka, he Governor Plum, Noraya let go she tail. Don't do that, please. Wash your hands and go inside. They're being naughty. Go back by mommy now. I'm not smiling with you. Well, you see that child, she go, she and I go hold on to she and she too lash. Yeah, so my partner Soka, he did bring both of them in the branch, and he was like, when you planting them thing, you could just stick it in the soil and it grow. And at the time we were doing gardening in the library, so we had pro mix and sand and soil and thing mix up, and I put one or two branches in each, and all year it did not catch. And then by my neighbor all last month, I said, and I said, well, that plum tree had there, and he said, yeah, you get one of these sticks and he stick it in the ground. So in we sand land, the plum tree catch. And then, as I say, I had some governor seeds. I threw them in the bucket there next to the ginger. And I threw the plum seed and I threw other things they never catch. And then, just so, after 3 weeks, I see that sprout out. And I put that there about a week and something, about 10 days now that day. So, I will try again with the plum tree because I want the regular plum as well. My goal, really and truly, fam, is to have like the whole end of the land come around with different fruit trees. So here, if I put a plum tree there, I even put some pawpaw seeds in the hole there, but it never catches. See how it are these here? Naraya Santa inside. Don't play with water and wipe it on my shoulder. Naraya, what was daddy instruction to you?
I don't know.
Let me give you a pinch. What was my instruction to you? Go inside by mommy and settle down, okay, love? Thank you. I tell the child I sweaty and she want to rub up on me with water. I don't like how she treat the chicken there, so I have to send she inside. And if she chicken, so I'm not supposed to get vexed. But yes, well, yeah. So if I put one in the one here, one day the plum tree there, the coconut and the fig here, the coconut. Then I put something in the back there. Over here is the plantain stretch with the fig. I have cassava in the corner there. I have the Mediterranean fig and pawpaw coming up here. I have sorrel on the inside to make a sorrel wall, coconut tree, mango tree, pomerac tree. Let me go wrong. So, time my goal to at least have one in all them little trees and thing, and it would be nice. Let me see the comments. Jacob, get me a piece of land. I can squat tuna. I will build a home. Yes. Ask your mother. Well, listen to your mother. You're inside with your mother. Don't ask me, because I tell you no already. Yes. I will build a home and have land to plant. Where is Dolly? Dolly hiding. Bushman, good morning, my brother. Good morning, Bushman. Nice spread, bro. Invite me, let we boss. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. On the outside. By Bushman, that is the plan, my brother. You see, right what I'm saying down here? I really and truly want to develop here some more. I'm hoping by the end of the year, my brother, I could do some more. See here, I have a little outside shower. In the back of me here is where my kitchen area is, and I want to put up a petition or move this down. Anytime you hear that crock 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 noise, it's because somebody ready to lay the egg. I'll have a sink there because when I did my kitchen sink, I cut it in half. So the goal is to build an outdoor kitchen. And we still have the big three burner stove and thing. That is the plan. You see why it's out here? I want to turn this into an outside kitchen. So I could cook in the back here because in the morning up until like 11 o'clock here it's be shaded and cool. So this supposed to be the place to come and knock a pot and them kind of thing. And my brother, keep up the good work. I just be watching the videos. Just don't comment because I just be watching on the TV and thing. But keep up the good work, my brother. No, no, we on the Toko main road. Matura Toko main road, my brother. Yeah. So yeah. And Bushman, you don't believe it? What video I watched right here this week? S- Um, I watched you was going somewhere and you was showing something. Cause I did see the first video where they do. Um, that is around the time Shanti they do the video with the road collapsing and them kind of thing. And you did do a video showing something. I can't remember what you was highlighting, but you was highlighting somebody was doing something some way. And I say that I said, but I have to pick up my phone and finish watch it and leave a comment below it. But boy, I'm now telling them the importance of food. And Bushman is a man who will tell you the importance of food and planting and them kind of thing all here. Because them chickens and them all here. This week I must be eat 2 eggs and then last night I do about 5 eggs for them girls to have for dinner. And all more than half the eggs I just give away. I just give away more than half the eggs. So I'm happy. I just want to develop more. And Bushman, you see my chickens and them when they come over, my brother, we don't eat them. This is the layers and them. If I have more white fowl, you could pot with a white fowl and cook it. But you see my layers, them is not to eat. Oh gosh. Yeah, so yeah. This is just pure vibes. So as I was telling all earlier, like while I was sick, I was just grounded. And the second week of being sick, which was last week, I went to Grandy to try to buy some market and them kind of thing, and I didn't get you. They didn't had no pak choy, they didn't had none of those things. So what the things I get to purchase it because I only got antibiotics last week. So I took antibiotics from last week, Thursday to Tuesday going. I get 5 days of antibiotics, and that is what really helped me, and I bounce back. So I looking like I'm in my 20s and gain with the little weight I lose and them kind of thing because not eating for 2 weeks does take a toll on you. So I bounce back. That week I would have purchased watermelon, banana to eat. I would have even bought some chenet. I get a nice hand of chenet for $10. So every day I was sucking some chenet. Um, so watermelon, banana, chenet, apple, and some and pomerac. So those are the things that I was eating last week while I was sick. And just being able to get them fruits and paying them vitamins and things, that was good. That helped me bounce back. I now see some comments coming there. Stuff in your body. Yes. Yep. If you put healthy things in your body, Bushman, the hospital will be empty. Correct, correct. Yeah, so I was saying I try and I had the vertigrade grass to go and plant this morning. I'm looking for area because I want when the vertigrade grass grow and start to spread, I could start putting it by the precipice at the side or the inside of it, so that will stop with the land dropping. And down in the precipice down there, I want to plant more things. Because right now I just have 2 banana trees down inside of there, And I had the cassavas I planted 2 months ago, and the sorrel I planted for Father's Day. So that is all I really have planted in the precipice. I want to go and clear down some more things, and as I say, I'll put some more coconut down the precipice, and I want to put more plants or fruit trees that you don't have to maintain so it will grow. I might even try to put some pawpaw down there because pawpaw don't like water, but pawpaw like plenty sunlight, and I the catch. Down there you won't really get no sort of sunlight, you will get the little glare and them thing. But after plant plants like that, and as all you see just now, with that snake moving there, that is one of the reasons. Because when rainy season come, I'm not going and be down there. So yeah. And girls and them had, well, all of them inside they had cornflakes and milk for breakfast. Me, I going out the road and take a drive just now. By Janasco grocery, I have a brethren who does come out on Saturday and sell coconut water and them kind of thing. I will see if he come out and get 2 coconut to drink, and if the fella outside selling pumpkin, I will come out and buy some pumpkin. But I have to tell him I want some of the pumpkin seeds. Because the pumpkin nice and he tell me it's a 3 months crop he have. Is the time now? It's 8:30 already. Me know it's so late. Yeah. So this cherry tree I was telling you, this is the West Indian cherry. It's good for to give you vitamins and thing. I want to get the sour cherry. I want to plant one of the sour cherry as well. And I also want to plant the to have a next one, the series cherry and the raspberry blueberry and thing. I want to get one of that because the place in Valencia is by the fruit trees. They have some for how much? By $50. Mm. Where's this here? This is not pimento. This must be bush growing in there. And you know, I never studied that. They say when you cut the ends, it will grow more. But this pimento tree have plenty branch, you know. I think this is about a year old. This pimento tree is. This one is about a year old. And this is the zinnia flower. We are studying if you need to put these in a bigger pot. Next, you see how the ginger growing and coming out on top here? You can see it on top here. Morning, Jaylee.
Morning.
Let's move the leaves on, see? Okay.
How you sleep? You sleep good, Jaylee?
I watched her see this morning. You see she face getting bigger.
Daddy.
If you didn't lift she up, she getting hell of heavy.
Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Getting ginger.
Daddy,
Yeah, she growing.
To make with ginger.
She getting bigger. See how she's smiling and laughing?
I want to feel with
Hey, why you picking the mint? That Auntie Lee and that mint tree. Don't be picking it. Well, it does eat off at that big tree there. Not mint, sorry, time. Sharon, morning, morning. Morning, Sharon. Yeah, Nash, this is what I was telling you. This here is the guava, string beans, West Indian cherry. This is the West Indian cherry here. And on the ground there is the vertigris and the pomerac. She going. She only sneezing. Like the Sahara does too, eh? Oh, you want to see what all the noise about? Somebody hugging the box, the soursop. Cassava. She hugging the box. Go wrong. You hugging? How much we had here? Good job. Yes, sir. 3 eggs. And it's 8:30. That was early, and that's one of the reasons I start opening them up the cage earlier after 5. Because the more sunlight they get, is the more eggs they will, well, the earlier, because every 26 hours, they does lay egg. Not every day, but every 26. You see it? Come and go inside and get it for mommy. When you go inside, I don't want you drop it, right? Nesh, come and get these eggs from Jelly there. Climb up, Jelly.
Tree?
Yeah, hold one there, hold one in this hand. Right, we'll hold the next one, right?
This is so nice.
This one hot like it now come out.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah, Jelly, mommy don't break no egg. Yesterday you break an egg? Yeah, yeah. Jay does remember every day as yesterday, you know. Last time I sent her outside for the egg and put it in a bowl, 5 eggs. You tell she not to interfere till she put it on the counter and 4 break. We just scramble it one time and we feed it back to the girls. Hmm. Yeah, so they say we're supposed to have a tropical wave passing somewhere. Yesterday, Port of Spain had rain, and I don't know if you all saw, but Diego Martin, parts of Diego Martin actually flooded out yesterday. So I want you to be mindful if you are close to washing your water. People finish the test and thing this week or last week. Yesterday was our last day at test. JDR class party on Thursday. So I want you all to be safe. If anybody no have children or no children, remember as I always tell you all, the libraries throughout Trinidad and Tobago, Port of Spain, Chagona, Sando, all the different public libraries, they are hosting camp for the children. For most of them doing it for 2 to 3 weeks. And this year, I believe nobody registration cost is more than $250 for the 2 or the 3 weeks. So sign up your children once they are between the ages of 7 and 12. You can send them. Children who is 6 going on 7. Once they're big and they're in primary school and thing and they're good, you could talk to the librarians to see if you could get them registered to the camp as well if they're almost 7. So, all yeah. Hey, Black Beauty, always welcome, welcome. It's been a while I haven't seen you. So, that is our option for your children. So, from the 14th of July till the 30th, I will be extremely busy with camp. So most likely for those 3 weeks, I might try to do a little live or two. I don't know when I will pick up because my summer vacation officially not going to start until help me start until when this thing August, sorry. That is when mine's gonna start. Because like last year I would have Easter camp for 3 days. So last year I would have sent Jaylee and Raya for the 3 days. And then last year, July, August camp, Jaylee would have been in daycare and I would have took her to the field trip with me. And then Jaylee would have done Easter camp again this year for the three days. She's big now and you know the girl identifies as 5 and she just sit down and listen to everybody and she collective. So this year will be her first time doing the camp and she could be there with me but what Jerry know when I'm in work, I am not daddy, I am Uncle Jacob. But I can't wait till she get older for she to go camp with she mother. Oh gosh. When they get a little older, yeah. Because I am dreaming of the day of taking July, August off the whole 2 months. Because the most I ever did was August and vacation in August already. But that is an option for your children. Library camps are cool, they are awesome. And for the parents out there who will be having the children home, please check out my YouTube channel go through my video, my 2024 playlist. And I want you all to go through my 2020 playlist to see the places we took the girls last year during the July August vacation. Because there are so many things for free or on a budget that you can do with the family. Even if it's every 2 weeks, you do one activities. Example, Nolly's tunnel was awesome, but the road to get there was very horrible and bad. You could take a nice drive to Nolly's tunnel. Before we visited Nolly's tunnel, we went to the Caroni Bird Sanctuary, but we did not do the tour because the tour is only in the afternoon time and there's a fee attached. So we visited the Caroni Boardwalk where you can see the sunset and the sunrise and those type of things. The hours of opening is like from 8 till 4 in the evening, and that is absolutely free. So we visited the Caroni Boardwalk first and then Nolly's Tunnel after we did that nice little road trip. You could cook your food or make your sandwich and make a trip. You could also visit San Fernando Hills. Some years ago, we have visited San Fernando Hills and then go and check Steffi after. So that is our next awesome place you could take the kids. Um, Last year we also did 5 islands. Now there's the promotion. If your child is below a certain height, they get in free. Or you can do the flexi plan for $60. And that flexi plan for $60 for the family of four, it's under two, it's like two something. It's like what, 240. And when we did that, this is the first time when Jaylee was free and we paid 270 for Nish and I, and then Raya was 150. Now it's $60 a person, which is cheaper. And when you do that now, you have access to the lazy pool, the bouncy castle area, and a kind of play zone. You have the lazy river, you have the kids play zone, you roller skates. We did that. That was awesome. Those are some fun activities you could do. $60. And if you have to travel, you look at the PTSC schedule because they're working on improving the services. So you could do the bus from town to Chagramas and it stay as long as you time it to know when the bus is coming back out. So that is an option, or you could travel the Green Man Maxis as well. So that is a budget friendly one. PTSC is also doing trips to Blanche Shares and those type of places. So you could follow them on Facebook and get the guidelines. Um, we went to to Lopino. You could always drive up there, the family, or take a taxi by Lopino. We also went Central Bank Museum. That is free of charge to visit Central Bank Museum, where they could learn about the history of money. And when we visited, everybody got a 50 cents coin. So that was our token for visiting. We also visited Diego Martin Public Library, the new library that was open in Diego Martin with the children. Yui, there is a museum that has bones and animals and just all kind of thing, butterfly and insects and thing. That was free as well in Yui. So as I said, if you go through my 2024 videos, you will see some of the places where I've took the children during the July, August, or the Easter vacation. Mount St. Benedict for a drive up to the mountain. These are some really awesome and cool places, and majority of them is free. You could travel to them. They have shuttle service to Mount St. Benedict. You could pack your sandwiches, or you could make a pilau. Even when we visited Toko and all, that's what we did. We made a pilau and we put some juice and thing in the car trunk. We went and bathed. And then after we come and we sit on the back of the car and we had our lunch. Let me check out the comments. Sarah and Zaboka is our thing, you know. Nice bushman. Enjoy the rest of your morning, my brother. And you know one thing you have to put on that Zaboka and Sarah. A little sprinkle of salt. All you don't know, salt does bring out the taste of Zaboka, you know. I love it. Blessings, my brother. We'll pick up and enjoy the rest of your day, my brother. And I see we boy Trinbago over I start back the roti hopping with the $10 and thing. So I see it has some more spots down Shogunas and them kind of thing too. So I say I even want to try that. Because we did the $10 roti hopping in our Rima already. So I watching the videos and I say, yeah boy, these are some things you could do the family too all here. You say okay all here. Lunch, $50. A big sweet drink and a $10 roti for everybody in the family. All here. It's Trinidad and Tobago. And if there's one thing, we are real options. Jaylee tell me she want to go to the zoo. Me ain't going to the zoo just be too hot and then nothing new. So I go try to duck she. But that is where Jaylee tell me she want to go. Carrie, sorry, good morning, my brother. How are you going? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I miss you, my brother. After here, yes, going through old videos. Yes, my brother, I was dealing with some things. I was sick for the past 2 weeks, and I wanted to start back doing lives over a month ago because I bought this little mini tripod in LF. So it was well overdue for me to start back doing lives. So don't worry, when this one done, you can go on, you can listen over from the start, my brother. Yes, Ole. So as I was telling you, some of the places I remember. Oh, September time and August time last year. That is when we did the Agri Expo, the 3 day Agri Expo in town. So listen out the help me, where's the thing? In Port of Spain, Queen's Park Savannah. Also, they just have Emancipation Village as well. You all could check out that. They'll have different foods. I remember one of them, probably Trinbago vibes and all the pigeon peas doubles and those type of things. Um, Republic Bank had the Sustainability Expo in September and all that I visited. So all those things will be July, August, September. We have Bricks Wheel and Aruka. That is where you can take your children to play with Lego and those type of things. I think it's $50 for a child and $20 for adult. And it's 2-3 hours they could spend doing it. Eastgate, the play zone that we'd have took the girls before Indian arrival day. That was $20 and they just had to walk with a pair of socks all day. So if you make a trip to the mall and you buy a little Caesar pizza for $60 or the cheesy breadsticks that we did for them for $40 all day. So it have options. I want you all to enjoy this summer vacation. I don't know how present I will be on YouTube, y'all, but I just want all you to know and one of the reasons I don't make videos all the time is sometimes I just repeat some of the things. So not every year I want to make the same video. That is why I just always show them my secret shopping place, where I going, what I doing. But if I do any shopping for camp, I will try to record that for you all. Right? Else you could raise an expert by trouble. When I see trouble, I check trouble about 2 months or 3 months ago. I pass in and check trouble. I ain't see London in a while. I have to try to pop in Coral River. Or you go by homes or house and you swing in and you buy some roti skin and a little sauce and mango and thing and you curry a little chicken and you go. You see pool too? To have a tractor walk up. We do that video some years ago. That is a player after work little river line and the sun not setting until 10 minutes to 7. So all you could plan that after work with the children we leave work 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock you go, you pick up the train and head to a river and you could get a little hour or two before the sun set all there. You could get 5 to 6, 6 to 7 and just enjoy that little river thing. I had to pack some clothes in the car because we could actually try to reach Valencia River because I leave on work 6. If I reach Valencia River by 6:30, we could get 15-20 minutes in the river before it get dark with them girls. Cause last time, I did a video with Jamal and Aaron when they came up by me some months ago for Easter when we went to the river. And then like something went wrong with the video, so I had it unlisted. So it's only about 2 weeks now I put it back public. So that is a video where you can check out the little Riverline video we made because like it didn't stay public. So you need to go through in videos, just scroll trying to go see the video when they come up with the Cherry Jama with his son, Aaron with his daughter, my two girls, and we made a nice little river line. That is the real scene. We did that the other day with some good friends of mine. Good, good. Happy to hear that, Kerry. I still the darkness on my phone still thing. Yeah. But well, yeah, that is the vibes, you know. We have Mutura, well, one I will see if I carry them twice, on a Saturday and a Sunday, and then the 8th. Well, you see that last video I posted on YouTube with the 8th? That was a hard video for me to post. Cause on the eighth or the eighth, that was the Sunday. We went to the and take a little morning drive, and we had a little beach bath and thing. And when we came back home, to my surprise, my grandmother came over and she come and spend some days with us. And every day I was going over and check her. The girls was going and check her, and that was like the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. And then on the 14th was Jonathan's birthday, and the 16th was my grandmother's birthday. And due to the fact that I was sick, I didn't get to go over and spend the night and spend time with her for her birthday. Because once we sick, we don't go by granny. That was her 70th birthday. And then on the 18th, she passed. So it's only last week Friday we had the funeral, and we said our goodbyes and thing. And last week Wednesday I had to sit down the girls and talk to them and let them know Granny no longer with us and those type of things. Because I lost my first grandmom when I was 18, and this was my second grandmother. This was the girls and them great grandmother, and that hit different. So I was dealing with being sick and the loss of my lover, because that was my nickname for her, lover. So that is the second thing I tell all you. I was dealing with being sick and my lover gone. So the girls and them bouncing back in the ride still ask plenty questions about it and those type of things, but I keep an eye in my heart. And then we have done videos 2 years ago for Vlogmas or something when we went and spent time with her. Then she came up Boxing Day, so I had a vlog with her with Boxing Day, and Jaylee loved watching it on YouTube. And then on my mother's birthday on the 27th, I would do a little cook up and make roti and thing for them to eat. So I had that third video with her. So Jaylee always saying I'm watching the video as well. But when she came up on the 8th, I didn't record or do any videos with her. And that was the time where she took time to visit the different family and just to see everyone. And yeah, so she get to say goodbye. We didn't know it was goodbye. Even Nish morning, Nish was even full, and she was like, Granny, I really get to see you and them thing. You ain't come out the house, you ain't do thing. But I just want to tell you morning and them kind of thing, because Nish does leave for work like minutes to 6 in the morning. So that last morning she get to talk to her and thing, and she was like, don't worry, I go see you and you. So mm, probably this is the only time I go talk about it on the channel, but I lost my lover. She's the reason why I even did the pumpkin and rice recipe and them kind of thing that I shared with you all. Is she who taught me that recipe. Even when she come up, I was harassing. She was like, when I get that pumpkin and rice. So it's like, to me, it's like a never ending journey, because for the last 2 years, I have lost family, I have lost friends, I've lost family from, and as I tell you all, people who I meet on YouTube, I consider them family as well. Even when Livy passed on my birthday last year, so all of them things hit me and rocked me hard. Um, so I know as everybody goes through these type of things. Steffi just had a 1 year mark. um, when I met Lyndon's sister, and then to find out that she passed as well. So it has been a journey for all of us, and just remember to keep all of us in prayer. Not all the time we might share it or we might talk about it, but we all have things that we go through. And personally speaking, I just reach out to people personally. I wouldn't do it on social media. I will call them, or I go WhatsApp them and them thing to check in and those type of things. But y'all, just we have to make the transition and put them in our hearts and honor their memory, and make sure that when they look down, they'll be proud of us. So that's what I have to say on it. The girls and them take it better than I expected. And as I say, now I ask you questions. Let me check the comments. Poverty, yes, fam. Yes, we met you in Extra Foods, fam. Shout out to you, fam. I know Nish would have took your number, and yes, and I was telling all you earlier with dealing with the loss in the family and being sick for the 2 weeks. That is why I didn't make any grocery haul or anything. So yes, fam, it was a pleasure. Um, thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, fam. Well, you will understand now, poverty, why, as I tell you, we wasn't doing a grocery haul and them kind of thing. And as I said, the two things that how I get slim to. Thank you, Sharon. I think Bushman went to make he sad and we tell me he's sad and he's Zabuka, so I don't think Bushman's still on. Thank you, Patricia. That is what I'm doing, deal. Thank you, Dolly. Yes, all yeah. That is what we had to do it now. That is all we had to do. Um, the Friday evening after I would have gone over and because my grandmother lived with my aunt for over 25 years. She was the caregiver. So after that, we went and we stayed with my aunt probably until about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock because we reached home after 10. And then, well, as I was still sick, I only went back out to work on Thursday because, as I say, my antibiotics and thing finish on Tuesday. The Wednesday night I had tests, so Nish would have dropped her to school, and in the afternoon I would have travel and well drive down the road and pick her up. And then in the evening, I would have gone over by my aunt from about 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock. So we went and spent some time with my aunt Leanda as well. So everybody seemed to be holding up and dealing with it as can be. It's never an easy thing, but yeah. I just still watch them videos on YouTube, and I'm thankful that I make the videos and all the things to look back. I could hear the voice. Because one thing I could tell you, she never beat me, and I did deserve licks. Oh gosh, I did deserve licks. I wasn't easy young. You see, between the ages of 9 to 13, yeah, I don't think it was easy to deal with. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. Oh gosh. But I'm thankful for those days that I got to spend with her and will forever only have positive memories. I find the weather starting to change now. The sun not as hot. The sun not as hot. Venom, what's going on? Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. Falling up, eating out of the bottle. And now throw some crap on the fall here. Oh, they can come up here. Watch out that. Ants attacking it. I take a new bottle because it has be coming and pick the bottle. They know that the corn will come through the side. So the buggers just come and pick it. They tell me about my chickens. They smart no tail. And this here some rice I get from my aunt. It has weeble in it. I'm supposed to boil it and cook it for them. I make a big pot so they will get rice today and tomorrow to eat. Coconut and a sardine or something to mix with it for them. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are the big ones. Dolly and Lily missing. And when I call Dolly and Lily, them don't come running. Dolly, Lily, Dolly, Lily. I'm thinking about Yeah, Jelly. I call them Dolly and Lily. So this is my mom tree, and I say I want to ask her because I don't want it to grow tall because I know breadfruit tree just grow. So I wanted to ask her if I could cut it, but I don't want to cut it. I want to peel off the skin and just layer, graft it here and then cut it to stimulate new growth so it will have branches and replant this to have a second tree. That is my thoughts compared to it growing big and tall, and so I still have to talk to she about that. No more eggs. I have to put fresh water fish them. Show this on. Yellow bird up in the banana tree. Did your lady friend leave the nest again? He done me. And the governor plum. Oh gosh. Nearly drop this stone on the boy. But to be honest with you, I don't know plum seed flower to get so big though. I will have to Google it. But you know governor plum seed to get so big? I have to check to see if it's really the governor plum or what thing, Because that had me wondering. Yeah, it stays soaking. I have to get some soap. Yeah, she is full. I thought you was 5. How old you is? How old you is? 65. Mm. Yeah, playing with that thunder here in there, boy.
Why are you calling Monday?
It's facing me.
Facing you? I thought face my mother.
That's to face your mother.
Yes.
Your mother tell you she want to be on the live. She try and block me so I can't sit down.
Daddy said I want me.
I go mash you up if I sit down on you.
What said on the mat?
One put them.
Said
I'm
on the
coming
mat.
off now.
Daddy.
Yeah, I want some TV.
Daddy.
Yes.
That's the end of the video.
And yes, we're gonna say bye-bye now. We're here for trial.
What's that?
Alright,
Goodbye.
it's time to say goodbye. We will see you
I
in
thought
another one. Say bye-bye, Julie.
Bye.
Say have a good day.
Have a good day.
Julia, say a day. And watch Phineas and Ferb. How the team song, let's go. Vacation. Yeah. It's summer vacation only. Sing Phineas and Ferb, play it on. What's Phineas and Ferb, right? And let's say bye-bye there.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 They now seen it, so they now saying bye-bye. Bye-bye, Patricia. Bye, Auntie Susie. Bye, Dolly. Bye, Carrie. What's in your mouth? Hear that cough?
Daddy,
Yeah,
Mommy
baby.
never say goodbye.
Mommy never say bye. Yeah, she did.
No,
I tell you.
I never heard you. So God say goodbye. Yes.
Leave me.
No. No.
Can't leave you. You see, mommy.
Please, man.
I have to get a new battery for this remote. But
No.
right, upset mommy.
No.
Carrie, Governor flowers are quite small, typically measuring around 2 centimeters across. They are, thank you, Carrie. I was saying them flowers too big to be Governor Plum, so I ain't know where it is. I put Governor Plum and I put Pomerac in it. So probably when I get a little bigger, I go know for sure. Later earlier.
Daddy, I will